First Alert Forecast with meteorologist Patrick Evans.
Sun shining down on Palm Canyon Drive at downtown Palm Springs, and folks are out walking the dogs this morning. It's a lot calmer, a little better morning to be out and about than yesterday when we were experiencing extreme gusty winds throughout the valley. Well, those winds have settled down. We have a little bit of onshore flow, so we're still seeing a westerly, northwesterly flow that will continue. Our temperatures this morning a little bit cooler than yesterday. Winds calmed down, so we cooled off a bit. In fact, got into the upper 50s in Palm Desert. Otherwise, we're in the 60s up and down the valley. A little warmer East Valley, and the daytime highs will reflect that as well. The temperature difference is pretty significant. When we lose the winds, we see those numbers dropping down. We're a good 7 to 12 degrees cooler than we were yesterday morning. The wind speed's much calmer this morning. Or you will recall that we were under a wind advisory throughout the day. It expired right at the start of our program this morning at 5 o'clock. Winds still up around 15 to close to 20 at the east end of the valley, but that's a magnitude lower winds than we were looking at yesterday. And in terms of gusts, you're still going to see some gusty winds through the pass and around Whitewater, but here on the valley floor, 10 to 15 mile per hour winds sustained with gusts up close to 20. That's about it. Now, the FUTURECAST data indicating fairly clear skies. We will see a little bit of these mid-level clouds moving in from the coastal areas, but that is not an indication of anything other than just a fair weather pattern. Temperatures today are going to be quite warm, about 9, maybe 10 degrees above average as we climb into those lower 90s. We'll drop off quickly into the evening hours. Looking ahead on your Comfort Air 7-day forecast to the low 90s today and the mid 90s for the remainder of the week. Well above average, but we're avoiding those triple digits. Into the weekend, the numbers start to dip just a little bit, and by next week we should be back in the 80s, at least for a few days. Overnight lows will be consistently around 60 to 63. We'll be back with more right here on News Channel 3, the Desert's news leader, after this.